Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And I forgot to make this video last night. I was a bit busy in IRL, so we're getting to it now. But obviously, Violet has returned. Warriors Mind Violet. And she is one of those big name characters that people have been using since her release back in a late April of this year. And what makes her so good is if we go, actually, that's not what I want to do. If we look at her kit, specifically what she is doing for most people and then everybody, is quite impactful. So she herself is a support alt. She doesn't do a lot of damage. She's not meant to nuke. But she is on a number of different characters, including a number of different forces, including the new Scourge Wielder meta, and her first skill applies 2 control stacks to everybody, which each individual control stack is 15% weakness strike. So at minimum, if you're fighting one enemy, you're getting 30% weakness strike at the end of every turn for 2 turns, as long as it's up. And at maximum, if you use the skill once, you're getting 6 stacks of control. So 90% weakness strike on every turn, so 180% after 2 turns. And you can apply this multiple times. So you could put 4 stacks on, 6 stacks on if you have enough and you have multi-skill, and then you're going to get a literal butt ton of weakness strike. And that applies for everybody, as long as you're type advantage. If you're type neutral, the control stacks for weakness strike don't matter all that much. But she also does 40% alt resistance down for 2 turns while these are active, which can definitely help your damage. But control also does something else, because it does increase weakening effects. So your debuffs are going to be more debuffy. So this 40% is probably closer to about 52%, give or take, somewhere around there. And then all the other debuffs that the Warriors Mind team has, the element debuffs, the dark plus damage debuff from Blanc, the dread mechanic, the pierce resistance debuffs, these are getting enhanced. And they are enhanced alongside the debuff enhancement that Shuna is doing with her dread mechanic right here. Because here we have Dread greatly increases weakening effects. So Dread and Control work together to supercharge debuff abilities. So that's what makes Violet so good, especially when paired with Shuna and when paired with Blanc and anyone else that has massive debuff capabilities, Fern, for example. So even if you're not benefiting from weakness strike stacks, you're still going to get the alt resistance down, and you're still going to get the control buff enhancement for other debuffs. And that can be used on any stage that you can debuff, essentially. There are stages that you can't, where the skill isn't quite as good, but it's still a very good skill. Her second skill, full convert for Primal Demon, Schemer, and Antagonist characters into Rainbow Orbs. And you can use it twice per fight. So Primal Demon, if you have Violet, you have Blanc, you have Divine General Diablo, Primal Demon Diablo, Guy or something. Primal Demon is a fairly big category. Any of the other Blancs, Schemer, and then Antagonist, not a super huge force, but Schemer and Primal Demon definitely getting a lot of options, because Schemer had its own meta like 2 months later. So the fact that you can convert, between 2 to 6 Rainbow Orbs twice means that you can brute force your way through some fights just by using Rainbow Orbs. And Summer Memories was all Primal Demons, so you could use Violet in place of Summer Memories Blanc if you really wanted to. So both of her skills make her a very, very powerful support character. Not meant for damage, but supporting other people doing damage with the alt resistance down, with the debuffs, with the rainbow orbs trying to alt rush people. And that makes her a very, very strong unit. But remember that we are 27 days-ish away from the 4th anniversary. We have the current banner up with Masayuki and Elmisia, both very strong characters in their own right, but not doing what Violet is doing. So if you are a longer-term player and you were playing during the Warriors Mind rerun and you didn't get Violet on April 11th or past that, Like, I know you're hurting because literally every single meta, every single challenge event that has come out since then, we are using Violet in some way, shape, or form because she's just that good. So you're probably like, damn, I need her. If you're a newer player, does Violet help you out if you don't have Blanc, if you don't have any Primal Demon or Schemer characters? Like, yeah, she can help you out. But if you don't have Shuna, if you don't have Gobwa, like her value does start to dip a little bit. And in that event, I would say that for brand new players, you should more so summon for Elmisia and Masayuki than you should for Violet. Because Violet without a team is just not running at her full potential. But otherwise, if you are not a brand new player, like if you have Blanc, if you have Shuna, if you have good teams, some that require debuffs, Violet is a fantastic pickup. I don't know when they're going to do another character like her, and she's that strong. So I know it sucks because we have the second half of the Scourge Wielder meta starting on the 16th, which is 2 weeks away, and then we have my prediction is a blue charge team for the actual fourth anniversary starting somewhere between the 28th to the 30th, depending on when they want to start it. But we have two big time banners coming up in this month, 16th and 28th. Let's just say that. So you have to make the conscious decision, like, do you need Violet? Do you want Violet that bad that you're going to sacrifice some of your crystals for the double banner for Scourge Wielder on the 16th, or the triple banner on the 28th for the 4th anniversary? These are hard decisions that I can't really make for you, because I don't know where your box sits. So if you're a brand new player, I don't know if you should summon or not right now. She's only here for a week. She leaves on the 9th. We're not going to know what the next banner is for a week after that. So you really have to make that decision. Fortunately, with Violet's banner, they did do us kind of a solid thing where if you do 5 multis, you can get a 6th ticket multi for free. And you could do that an unlimited number of times. So, I mean, that's nice. 5 multis or 6 multis for the price of 5 is a lot better than what we've normally seen, because they normally give us like a single ticket that is a 10% rate or something. Not that these tickets are any better because they're not rated up, but it is an extra multi. So they did do you solid. And if you do it 5 times, I mean, well, if you do the 50 pity 4 times, you could just get 4 extra multis and get Violet. But that's 6,000 crystals. Or if you account for those 4 multis that are not counting as crystal and they're just tickets, I mean, that's 4 multis down, that's 1,200 crystals down, right? 369, yeah, 1,200 crystals down. So it actually makes it a bit cheaper to actually get to pity for Violet. So this would be your best opportunity, because it'd be the cheapest way to do it, because you're getting these free multis. So that should be a factor in if you should summon or not. Because if you have, I mean, 6,000 minus 1,200, so that's 4,800 crystals that you can spare. Like, that's actually good. That's a good pickup. Like, I would probably do that if I was a mid-game player. If you're a brand new player that doesn't have any crystals and you only have Masayuki or Armisia, or if you don't even have them and you have almost nothing, I don't think Violet is a pickup for you. I think you should get a protector and a DPS character for these characters, and then maybe think about Violet, or maybe think about the future banners on the 16th/30th. So, I mean, that's my opinion. This is going to be a really hard decision for people, so I'm very interested to know if people have summoned or not at their, the discounted quote-unquote rate cost. And so, if you summoned for Violet, how did it go? Did you get her first multi? Did you get her at pity? Did you have to get some of the free tickets here? I would like to know where you guys stand and what kind of player you are as far as longevity. Like, are you a new player that summoned? Are you a mid-game player that summoned? Are you a late-game player that summoned? I kind of want to know, because Violet is that kind of character. But regardless, good luck in your summons, or good luck saving for the upcoming banners. And that's it for me. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.